Welcome to Everyday English Podcast. Hello, and welcome back to the Everyday English Podcast. I'm Anna.
And I'm Mark. We're so happy you're here with us today. And this is the podcast where we help you learn English in a simple and fun way. No big, difficult lessons, just real conversation.
That's right. And today we have a very special topic. It is small, but it is very, very powerful.
Oh, we like powerful things. What is it, Anna?
Today we are talking about two little words. They are short, but students often get them confused. We are talking about since and for.
Ah, yes. Since and for. Classic grammar point. These words help us talk about time.
Exactly. By the end of this episode, you will feel super confident using them, we promise.
So, if you are ready to learn, let's do this.
Okay, Mark, let me ask you a question. How long have you lived in this city?
Good question. I have lived here for about 8 years now.
8 years, wow. And why did you move here?
I moved here for university. I have lived here since 2016.
Okay, perfect. Did you hear that, listeners? Mark used both of our magic words. He said he has lived here for about 8 years, and he has lived here since 2016.
Right, and they both answer the question, how long? But the answer looks different.
Yes, let's look at the simple secret. Are you ready for the secret, everyone?
I'm ready. Tell us the secret.
Okay, the secret is this. For is about a duration. It is a period of time, a length. Think of it as a block of time.
I like that, a block. So examples of a block of time are 3 days, 5 hours, 10 years, 2 minutes.
Exactly, a number plus a time word. For 3 days, for 5 hours, for 10 years, for a long time.
Got it. So for is the block. Now what about since?
Since is different. Since is a starting point. It is the exact moment when something began.
The starting point. I love that. So we are not talking about the length. We are talking about the moment it started.
Precisely. So examples of starting points are since Monday, the day it started, since 3 o'clock, the hour it started, since 2020, the year it started, since I was a child, the moment in my life.
Perfect. So let's repeat that for everyone listening. Take a deep breath and listen to the difference. For equals duration, a block of time. Example, for 2 weeks.
Since equals starting point, the moment it started. Example, since Tuesday.
Excellent.
Now, let's listen to a short conversation. This is a natural dialogue between two friends. Hey, Mark. Long time no see. How are you?
Anna, hi. I'm good, thanks. Wow, yeah, it has been a long time.
I know. I haven't seen you for months. Maybe since the summer?
You're right. I think the last time was since July, at the barbecue.
Yes, that was it. That was for such a fun day. Anyway, how is your new job? You started a new job, right?
I did. I've been at the new company for about 3 months now.
That's great. And do you like it?
I love it. I've been really happy there since my first day. The team is so nice.
Let's practice some more examples together. Listen and repeat after us. We'll go slowly.
Ready? Repeat after Anna.
I will sleep for 8 hours.
I have known my best friend since kindergarten.
Please wait here for 5 minutes.
It has been raining since this morning.
She has worked at the hospital for a long time.
He has been asleep since 9 p.m.
Great job, everyone. How did that feel?
That felt really good. But Anna, we should talk about something. A common mistake.
Yes, please. We love helping you avoid mistakes. What is the mistake, Mark?
Sometimes students use since when they should use for, or they use for when they should use since. It's very easy to do.
Right. So let's look at the wrong way and the right way.
Okay,
Here is a wrong sentence. Listen carefully. I have been a teacher since 10 years.
Oh no, that sounds strange, doesn't it?
It sounds strange to a native speaker because 10 years is a duration. It's a block. It is not a starting point.
So how do we fix it?
Easy. We change since to for. I have been a teacher for 10 years. Perfect.
Okay, now here's another mistake. Listen, I have been waiting for you for 2 o'clock.
For 2 o'clock. That doesn't work. 2 o'clock is a specific moment in time. It is a starting point.
Exactly. So we need to change for to since. I have been waiting for you since 2 o'clock. That's much better.
Wonderful. So, remember our trick. Duration, number, time equals for. Starting point, clock time, day, year equals since.
That's the golden rule. Keep that in your pocket.
Okay, let's play a quick game. I call it for or since. I will say a time phrase, and you, Anna, have to say if we use for or since. Listeners, you can play at home too. Say your answer out loud.
I'm ready. Hit me with the phrases.
Phrase number 1, 3 weeks.
3 weeks is a duration. That is for 3 weeks.
Correct. Next, last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday is a specific day. That is a starting point. That is since last Tuesday.
Perfect. Next, a few minutes.
A few minutes is a duration. That is for a few minutes.
Nice. Next, I moved to London.
I moved to London is an action, an event. That event is the starting point, so it's since I moved to London.
You are too good at this. Last one, ages.
Ages means a long time. It's a duration, so it's for. I haven't done that for ages.
Fantastic. Great job, Anna, and great job to everyone playing at home. If you got them right, give yourself a pat on the back.
Now, let's think about real life. Why is this so important? Because we talk about time all the time.
All the time. Think about these situations. You are at a party, and you meet someone new. You might ask,
So, how long have you known the host?
and they might answer, oh, I've known her for 10 years. We went to school together for a long time. Actually, I've known her since we were kids.
Or maybe you're at a hotel. You're checking in.
The receptionist might ask, how long will you be staying with us?
And you can say confidently, I will be here for 3 nights, since Friday until Monday.
See, it sounds so natural and clear when you use the right word.
It shows you really understand English.
Okay, we are getting close to the end of our time together. But before we go, let's do a big recap.
Yes, let's summarize everything we learned today. This is your key takeaway.
Number 1, use for to talk about a length of time, a duration. For 1 hour, for 2 days, for a long time.
Number 2, use since to talk about the start of an action, a starting point. Since yesterday, since 2018, since I woke up.
Let's say them one more time nice and slow so everyone can hear the rhythm. She waited for 20 minutes.
She has waited since 10 o'clock.
They have been married for 25 years.
They have been married since 1999.
I want to learn English for my job.
I have wanted to learn English since I was a child.
Perfect. You sound amazing.
Remember, the more you practice, the easier it gets. You don't have to be perfect today. Just try. Use for and since one time today, maybe when you talk about your dinner or when you talk about your day.
Exactly. Small steps every day.
Well, Mark, that was a really helpful conversation. I feel like I understand since and for even better now.
Me too. And I hope our listeners feel the same way.
Thank you so much for listening to the Everyday English podcast. We really love making these episodes for you.
We really do. If you liked this episode, please hit the subscribe button. That helps us know you want more.
Yes, and if you found this helpful, can you do us a favor? Leave a comment. Tell us one sentence using since or for. For example, I have listened to this podcast for 3 months, or I have loved English since I was a child.
We would love to read your sentences. Okay, everyone, it's time to say goodbye for now.
Keep practicing your English every day, even for just 5 minutes.
You are doing a great job. We believe in you. Bye-bye.
See you next time. Take care.